Guys, Frank here from Pirate Ninja. Going to be doing another video for our Wildstar add-on. This one is Mr. FancyPants Equipment Manager, and the project manager's name is Lord Vance. Awesome names. This is version 2.0.3. What this does is, it's pretty much in the title, is it gives you the ability to manage your equipment. So you have like your DPS set, your heal set, your tank set, what have you, and then quickly be able to change out in between fights or events, what have you. So let's go ahead and take a look in game and see what we have to play with. Alright, so all you see, one thing I like is it's pretty low key and you're able to move it around. This little thing right here is all you see, like, for the majority of the time. And I know I have a lot of add-ons, so excuse the hecticness, but this is, of course I do, but this is the main thing right here. I'm going to first show you basically what it does, and then I'm going to show you the options. So one feature it has is, you'll see my abilities here. I'm able to just press an arrow and go to my other set, and then if you have like 4, it'll go through all 4. So heals, and then go back. And so don't mind this. This is actually the part that says DPS here, but you're able to go back and quickly change into whatever you need to do. So the other thing it does, and the more important thing it does, is provides you with a quick gear swap out. Now, Wildstar, unlike some other MMOs, doesn't have like a one button everything changes out gear thing, so you actually have to click on everything multiple times, even in the add-on, but it does seem to make it easier. So let's go ahead and just, I'm in my DPS gear now. I'm going to bring up my heals gear, and you'll see it brings up the icon for my shoulders. So I'm going to, just like if I were to pull up my bag, because it's all in my bag, this is all still my bag right here, so I'm just going to right click on it, and it equips it, and it just brings up the next thing. And you'll see on the gear itself, on the bottom there, it says sets, and then heal. This is my heal set. So I just right click and just keep right clicking until it's all done. A lot of gear. Okay, so once there's nothing else left, you're in your heal gear, or whatever gear you want. And then okay, so boom, and then I press the arrow over it, I'm ready to heal. So you know, it's a lot of clicking, but then I have everything swapped out, I know everything's done, and it's all saved. I can look back at my bags or on myself to confirm it. Yep, this is all DPS gear. You see it says sets DPS underneath. Okay, and I can just switch back and forth. So what you do is, you know, over the middle part, you left click on that, and then you select what you want. So I'm going to go back to my DPS gear, and then there it is again. So just go ahead and click through those. This is a great add-on. Sometimes I see it a little buggy, but the project manager, they're working on it, so they actually do have a to-do list on the curse page. I'll have a link for that below. So I do like the progression that they're going to be making. They seem to be making some good changes. And so I've just changed out to my DPS gear, and we'll confirm that. Yep, everything in here is healing. So let's go ahead and show the setup. And so you again left click. Oh, by the way, for a quick reference, so say I found a piece of gear that's really awesome and I want to make it part of my set. When you equip the piece of gear, of course I don't have anything spare. When you equip the piece of gear, it'll show right here the replacement that you just replaced it with, because of course you're not in the right set now. You could right click on the part right here. They'll say DPS, whatever title. You could right click on that, and it'll like ask you, do you want to save this as your new part of this set? And you just say yes. And then to open up the option again, it's left click. So then you go main window. This is your options, and it brings up this page here. Now you could make a whole new one. You just say create a new set. We'll create a new set for this. Okay, and then we're going to rename that set, and we'll just go test. Okay, now this is my test set. Now I'm going to go ahead and save current gear because it's the gear that I have on. And that's actually the window that'll pop up when you do the shortcut version 2. And then I can have it include costumes and whatever you want. You know, I can delete set, and then I can have certain spots used. So, say I don't want it to swap out my gadgets and stuff like that. Here you go. You have everything you need right here. So it's pretty fast. There's a lot of things. You know, there's a little bit more options. You're able to change the size of the icons. Actually, my icons are actually pretty big, so that's a good idea. Let's change that. And it makes it pretty fast. Now that I've gotten to where I'm doing events all the time, and and world bosses, and I'm getting into some higher up dungeons and stuff like that. Sometimes I have to spot heal, and it's nice to be able to just be like, hey guys, one sec, I'll take care of it. Switch over to healing gear, and be able to carry the way. And I have actually swapped in combat, not the gear, but the this, where I'll switch moves real fast. So that is another, I mean, that's a whole other thing that's just amazing. So I was sitting there fighting, and I didn't have to worry about busting out anything, just like, boom. They weren't the greatest heals because I was in my DPS gear, but I'm sure if I took the time I could do more, but and I was able to spot heal for us and pick it up. So it's a nice add-on. I think it's one of those that's essential. I think it's one that might be replaced by Carbide eventually if they ever do an equipment manager in-game. I know their MMO started out with none and then had put one in. But until then, this one works fine. So I think it should be downloaded by everybody, and I hope you guys enjoy. Happy gaming!